definition is saying the development that meets needs of the present, that we are all, without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their own needs. This is the definition that we will all learn what is it means. That means the natural resources that we have now, right? Meeting the needs of the present. Many areas we lack water, not good health, air, right? Not proper clean areas, no food somewhere, lot of zero hunger. We have to come to a zero hunger. So many people are suffering with hunger. So many lacking things. So meeting the needs of the present, food everywhere, good air everywhere, and water availability everywhere, clean everywhere. So that is meeting them. So natural resources you all know, and no power cuts, right? If we have no power cuts, that is meeting the needs of the present without compromising the ability of the future generation, that you people, to meet your own need. To meet your own need for the future generation, what we need to do. That is what we are going to learn about the sustainable lifestyle. How we have to change our habits, how we have to change our attitudes and behaviors. In that one will help the future generations to meet their own needs.
So where this concept
called or evolution started, the sustainability. It was advanced for the first time during the Stockholm Intergovernmental Conference on Human Environment. I request all the students note down what is sustainability. Tomorrow future is only sustainability.
It is started in the
year 1972, a conference called Human Environment.
That is held Stockholm.
In Stockholm. So that's why this conference also called Stockholm Conference. The name of the conference is Human Environment. The June 1972. There people, all the leaders of the globe, all the countries heads joined and started understanding what is environment, what is sustainability.
That time only we have
come to know a lot of heat, lot of climate changes, ozone layer. All this has come to understanding something is happening in the atmosphere. Some dangerous signs we were started seeing. We were not getting the rains on time.
So many other things.
So this is started during that. So this slide also helps us to understand sustainable development goals that we are going to learn. United Nations, we know what is United Nations. That is the place that where all the office, where all the world leaders come join and discuss the world problems, world issues, world development, policies, acts, and everything comes. It's an office. So this 2015, they started discussing about SDGs. SDGs in the center you are seeing Sustainable Development Goals. That is were adopted for, coined for, assigned for, designated for 15 years. That is 2016 to 2030. This year is 2024, right? Already 9 years passed. 6 more years are there. That we will be understanding what is the sustainable development goals. Before sustainable development goals, there were goals that is called MDG. MDG is nothing but Millennium Development Goals. Hope you are writing. Millennium, MDG means Millennium Development Goals. That those goals were formed for 15 years from 2000 to 2015. So all the countries of the globe, around 193 countries right now, they are following this SDG goals in everywhere. I mean, every government, every state, every policy will have this integration of sustainable development goals to meet. So I also wrote here, think global and act local. We are in India and South India. So what we do is we will try to understand at global level issues. Thinking global, where is what happening, even North Pole and all, even Himalayas are melting. So what is this happening? Every country, what the issues in connection to the environment and climate. So by thinking globally, how can we act at local in India? in our state Kerala, in our home where we are now, where is our school and where is our home and us. So locally we need to act, individually we have to act, every school need to act, that is what act locally, thinking globally and act locally. We will remove all the leakage taps like that acting is. We will not pollute our water bodies, we will save current power when it is not necessary, we will not use and throw the plastic covers. So when we work at local, that will affect global. So when we think about global warming, so that global warming also will be reduced when we act locally. Every country when they act locally, it affects at global, right, heating the temperature also raising. So I also wrote here in this slide infinite climate change. Climate change, you all know how much change, how many changes we are seeing in the climate. Horrible temperature, too much of hot temperature, hot season, too much of cold season. Everyone are suffering with cold and cough, and many are dying during summer because of the heat. How it's happening? Why these are changes? Why the climate, why the environment is hitting us back? It is all because of you and me, our habits, our behaviors are hitting us back. So that's why it is written infinite. Infinite means, I thought of having interactive section like infinite is nothing but simply saying immeasurable. We are unable to measure that much horrible conditions are now in terms of climate changing. Now we'll see sustainable development goals. Try to keep this in mind. So what is sustainable goals? There is another name for this given global goals. If you are getting any question in the exam, or if you are getting even IAS question, any competitive exam question, other name is global goals. If they ask, do you know what are the global goals? If they ask ulta, I mean thing, you can also do nothing but sustainable development, were adopted by the all United Nations member states in 2015. So they adopted these goals 2016 as a universal call to action. It is an universal call for everyone. It is an urgent call to take action to end poverty. That was the first goal that we are going to learn now. To end poverty, and then followed by many other goals we will learn today, and protect the planet and ensure that all people enjoy peace and prosperity by 2030. If you see some pictures, if I show, people will be crying because of no food. The mother will be crying to fetch the water from far away. We may not understand the struggles or the pain of the people of the globe lacking water and food and all. But if we can imagine, if we can understand through this class, we will understand how many people are suffering with poverty. So that's why it is a universal call to action that everyone enjoy the peace and prosperity by 2030. Students, you are studying, I think 10th or 9th or 11th or 12th, but understand by 2030 which year you are going to be in by 2030. So maybe you will be finishing your degree, maybe you are finishing your PG, maybe you are entering into IAS, maybe you are entering into higher position, office, career also might start by 2030. But remove for this class of sustainability and sustainable development goals. The whole world is following this all 17 sustainable development goals for an universal call to action. What you are seeing here, this is together all the member states of United Nations adopted these goals. So that is what these sustainable development goals are otherwise also known as global goals. Okay, right. Sustainable development also requires meeting the basic needs of the different people. Hope you will understand this. Many people are even unable to meet their basic needs. So sustainable development helps us to understand, to meet their basic needs of all different people in this world, and extending to all the opportunities to satisfy their aspiration for a better life. Hope all of you are here having so many aspirations for a better life, right? We will see when we learn the 17 development goals, we will see how to satisfy our own desires also. So under sustainability, you please write down in your notebook, take the notes. Under sustainability, we will try to understand later after 10th, 11th, 12th, even in your competitive exams, you will get all these answers. It has a three
in future studies.
pillars
What are those pillars?
in future
Social
studies. What are
sustainability,
those pillars? Social
environmental
sustainability,
sustainability,
environmental
and economic
sustainability, and
sustainability.
economic
This is
sustainability. This
otherwise
is
in a
otherwise
simple
in a
manner
simple
for
manner
make
for
you
make you
understand.
understand.
Social
Social
sustainability is nothing
sustainability is
but
nothing
people
but people
sustainability.
sustainability.
Environmental
Environmental
sustainability is nothing
sustainability
but
is nothing
planet
but planet
sustainability.
sustainability.
Economic sustainability
Economic
is nothing but
sustainability is
profit
nothing but profit
sustainability. So
sustainability.
without
So
these
without these
three, we
three,
cannot
we
reach
cannot
any
reach any
sustainability. We
sustainability.
need to
We
see
need to
that
see that
every
every person,
people
people
to have the sustainable lifestyle, and
to have the
planet to
sustainable
have sustainable
lifestyle,
in
and
condition,
planet
that
to
is
have sustainable in
environment
condition,
sustainable.
that is
And
environment
without
sustainable.
profit,
And
without
without
money,
profit,
without
without
any
money, without
monetary
any
thing, we
monetary
cannot
thing,
see
we
any
cannot see
sustainability.
any sustainability.
Ultimately,
Ultimately, we
we
earn, we
struggle,
struggle,
career,
career,
everything to
everything to
really
really
get the
get the
money. That is
money, that is
profit.
profit.
So all these
So
three are
all
the
these
three
three are
pillars
the
of
three
the
pillars of the
sustainability. We will also
sustainability. We
understand
will also
three P's,
understand
that is
three P's, that is
bottom line of
bottom
P,
line of
right?
P,
Three P's,
right?
that is
Three P's, that
people,
is people,
planet, and profit.
planet, and
Nothing
profit.
but social,
Nothing but social,
environmental, and
environmental, and
economic
economic
sustainability. I
sustainability.
request
I
all
request
of you
all
to
of you to
really
really
take
take
notes.
notes.
So here
So
I am
here I am
telling what
telling
is
what is
making us
making
this
us
by
this by
seeing this
seeing this
picture.
picture.
It's an
It's an
horrible
horrible
thing
thing
that
that
these
these
factories
factories
are
are
really
really
releasing
releasing
this
this
toxic
toxic
smoke
smoke
that's
that's
getting into
getting
the
into the
atmosphere, and
atmosphere,
we
and we
suffer with
suffer with
asthma,
asthma,
and asthma
and asthma
numbers are
numbers are
increasing.
increasing.
So let
So
us
let us
understand
understand
now,
now,
out of
out
that
of that
all three
all three
sustainability,
sustainability,
we will
we
learn
will
on
learn on
environmental
environmental
sustainability
sustainability
today.
today.
And
And
climate
climate
change, I
change,
was
I was
mentioning, it's
mentioning,
an
it's an
infinite one,
infinite one,
nothing but it is
nothing but it is
immeasurable.
immeasurable.
So because of
So
the
because of
climate
the
change and
climate change
global
and global
warming,
warming,
the ice
the
is
ice is
melting so
melting so
fast,
fast,
including our
including our
Himalayas.
Himalayas.
That
That
doesn't
doesn't
mean
mean
that
that
India
India
is
is
using
using
lot of
lot of
fossil
fossil
fuels.
fuels.
That
That
doesn't mean
doesn't
that
mean that
India is
India is
really
really
using
using
ACs
ACs
and
and
making our
making our
country
country
so
so
hot,
hot,
and
and
that's why the
that's why the
Himalayas
Himalayas
are
are
melting.
melting.
No.
No.
So we
So
need
we
to
need to
understand when
understand
we
when we
say
say
global
global
warming,
warming, the entire globe
emissions of
emissions of
heat,
heat,
emissions of
emissions of
fossil
fossil
fuels
fuels
acting
acting
upon
upon
the
the
globe and
globe and
melting the
melting the
Himalayas.
Himalayas.
So the
So the
sea
sea
level is
level is
raising.
rising.
Now
Now
let us
let us
understand
understand
how
how
to
to
adapt or mitigate the measures of
adapt
this. We
or
need to change
mitigate the
our, first
measures
of
of this.
all,
We need to change our, first of all,
attitudinal and behaviors.
attitudinal and
In
behaviors
that
in
change,
that change
and
way.
one of the
And
year,
one
how
of the
many of
year,
you
how
know
many of
World
you know World
Environment Day?
Environment Day?
I think
I
I
think
can't
I can't
interact. When
interact.
is
When is
the World
the World
Environment Day?
Environment Day?
So
So
everyone
everyone
knows.
knows.
Everyone knows.
Everyone knows. Can anyone
Answer?
answer?
Unmute and
Unmute
can
and can
answer.
answer.
When is
When
World
is World
Environment Day?
Environment
All
Day?
of you
All
know,
of
I
you know,
think.
I think.
Any one
Any
of
one
you?
of you?
When is
When
World
is World
Environment Day?
Environment Day?
National June 5th.
Huh?
Huh?
June 5th.
Yes, you
Yes,
are
you are
right.
right.
June
June
5th.
5th.
Do you
Do
know
you know
every year,
every year, do you know
every
every
year,
year
United
United
Nations
Nations
brings one theme,
brings one theme,
for Environment
brings
Day.
one theme for Environment
So
Day.
next class
So
also I
next
will
class
take
also I will
for
take
the same
for the
group.
same group
That comes
that
on
comes
June
on
5th
June
also,
5th also, one of the
session is there
session is
on that
there
day
on
it's
that day it's
coming. When it
coming.
is
When it is
coming
coming
that
that
day,
day,
even I
even
think,
I think
can
can
anyone
anyone
say
say
April
April
22nd is
22nd is
what day?
what day?
Okay,
Okay,
June 5th
June
is
5th
World
is World
Environment
Environment
Day.
Day.
What is
What is
April
April
22nd?
22nd?
Quickly you
Quickly
must
you
say,
must say,
otherwise
otherwise
I'll
I'll
think
think
you
you
are
are
browsing
browsing
and
and
telling.
telling.
Okay?
Okay?
So it is
So it is
Thursday.
Earth
Earth
Day.
Day,
Browse
browse.
Okay,
Okay,
Earth Day.
Earth Day,
Very
very
good.
good.
So
So
every
every
environment
environment
days
days
will
will
have one
have one
theme.
theme.
Why am
Why
I
am I
asking is
asking is
the
one of the
year
year
United
United
Nations
Nations
brought
brought
one
one
theme like
theme like
saying
saying I
here,
wrote here,
raise your
raise your
voice, not
voice,
the
not
sea
the
level.
sea level.
That was
That
the
was the
theme for
theme
one
for
of
one
the
of the
what do you
what
call
do you call
World
World
Environment Day.
Environment Day.
That was
That was
fantastic, and I
fantastic,
was
and I was
taking
taking
orientation
orientation education program for the professors group. I also teach to professors under UGC. So I was asking, do you know how wonderful this theme is? Raise your voice, not the sea level. What to raise your voice? For what raising your voice? Hey, don't waste water. That is the voice. Save water. Don't waste power unnecessarily. So raising our voice, don't throw, don't use plastics, don't throw anywhere, don't litter the ground. So we are raising the voice. We need to raise our voice, not the sea level. Automatically the sea level will not increase. You understand? Don't waste petrol also everywhere. Let us walk. Today I just want to say, the security person is coming and pushing the button of the lift. It is first floor I have to go. I said, no. I don't want to use the lift. I'll go by stairs. So even smallest of the small you can save. If I am the only one who is doing, nothing will happen. If everyone in the office, if everyone in the school, if everyone in the hospital, if everyone in any office trying to go by stairs, if it is 1, 2, maximum 3 floors, they can go by lift. And if it is 14th floor, my friends are living in 14th floor in Chennai. So for them they have to go. So where it is needed to use, where it is not needed to use, we have to see. And we will have some water and we will throw it out. And we will leave the water in the glass. So like that for everything we need to raise our voice, not this. Why? Because the climate change is an infinite one. It is not much. It is, we have to revert it back. It is possible only with the students like you. If you take a decision, if you take the pledge for leaving no one behind, then we will see a lot of change in the world, the climate. So let us see this also, please write down. SDG is nothing but Sustainable Development Goals. Agenda is for a plan of action. You will write 5 P's. Number 1 is planet. Okay? Planet. Number 2, people. Number 3, prosperity. Number 4, peace. Number 5, partnership. We need to understand to protect every natural resources of the planet. Right? Environmental resources for the future generation. What kind of resources that we can protect or save, or we can really act upon? How many of us really wasting the water? Just think about it. So we need to. How many of us really plucking the leaves or something, simply playing and pluck and throw, and how many of us cutting the trees without any intention, innocently or negligently, I might say. But we will harm the planet Earth by wasting the natural resources, and it is not available for the future generation. The second thing, people. Let us see, people are suffering, and environmental resources is also one of the criteria for them to live in poverty. So let us end poverty, because they are not getting food. And hunger in all forms of ensure dignity and equality of all the students. So I would say, what is dignity, what is equality then? It is not that we live selfish, we have a very good school, we have very good home, we have everything. But what about the people of the other side, other world? They are really suffering. I have a video also next sessions. I will be showing about 2 sides of the world. You can also browse and see. And one side of the world are really enjoying all, wasting all natural resources, and the other side really poverty, and they are dying, famine countries. So let us understand, every person will live with dignity and equality. This understanding, if you can get the empathy understanding, if you can really the world that we are going to see, heaven on earth, right? Heaven on earth. Third one is prosperity. We need to see the prosperity, ensuring prosperous and fulfilling lives in harmony with nature. So are we having a harmony with nature, or are we really harming the nature? Harmony or harming? So how much we are really
emitting carbon dioxide with our behavior, with our actions, with our attitudes that we are emitting the carbon, or ill impact. We are impacting the planet. And shall we live harmony with nature, not wasting the water, not cutting the trees, and so many other things will come into action slides. We will discuss there. And then peace. When do we find a peace? You can tell me. We will find peace when there is a very good climate, very good nature falls, very good, if all the animals like lion and tigers and all coming here roaming, and we go by horses. Imagine all that if the climate is like that, the world is like that, without all this, and they won't harm if we don't harm them. And I would like to say even about the snake also will not harm if we really treat them in a correct way. And how many of you can say the snakes are called friends of farmers? Right, but we will try to kill the snake. Don't do that. We should not kill the snake at all. We will run, or we will throw stones, and we need to stand still, and never, the snake also will never harm. So let us live with peace,
right? Just an inclusive society.
Just
and partnership is very, very
inclusive
important.
society.
That
And
we cannot really alone, we
that
cannot
we
do
cannot
it.
really alone, we cannot
with friends,
do
we
anything.
need to partner
We need to
with friends,
collaborate with friends, we need to partner with friends, we need to partner with other agencies, other organizations, world organization. Then we can understand each country. You people are having internship with other countries, you are having friends with other country people. When you understand, exchange ideas of their country, your country, and this partnership really broadens our mind and gives
to exploration,
more
to learn
exploration,
more. So this
to learn more and more. So this is the agenda of SDG or 5Ps, and this is also called a blueprint. The Sustainable Development Goals or global goals are a collection of 17 interlinked global goals designed
for entire globe. It is not
to
only
be
for
a blueprint
JNV,
for entire globe. It is not only for JNV, it is not only for girls, it is not for only for Kerala, it is not only for India, but it is for the entire world. So it's a blueprint to achieve a better and more sustainable future for all. As I was telling, Himalayas are melting. That doesn't mean India is doing a lot of impact. It doesn't mean the whole world's action is reflecting that. The SDGs were set up in 2015 by the United Nations General Assembly, and are intended to be achieved by the year 2030. So let us send all the students here, maybe 10th class or 11th or 12th. Where are you in 2030? What are you studying? What you will be pursuing? Where you have joined jobs, your career? You can understand from now
after
after
years
six years where are
So
you? So if you understand sustainable development goals, you will really beautifully enter into the wonderful career life, right? And let's see 17 development goals here. May I request any of you unmute your mic and read out one by one.
Can I
Can I have some water?
No,
Or steel glass. I won't drink in the glass. Yes.
Can anyone
unmute your mic and read all the 17 goals here mentioned one by one slowly? And you have to write also all these 17 development goals.
You tell
your name, your school, and then read.
Hi, ma'am. My name is Anna. I'm from SMBK Jesus Vanguru. No poverty, zero hunger, good health and well-being, quality education, gender equality, clean water and sanitation, affordable and clean energy, decent work and economic growth, industry, innovation and infrastructure, reduced inequality, sustainable cities and communities, responsible consumption, climate action, life below water, life on land, peace and justice, strong institution, partnership to achieve the goal.
Okay. So when you are able to, I never thought that you can unmute and read so nicely. May I ask, what have you learned till now? What have you understood? One point, any 10 of you can tell. I would like to hear 10 points what you have learned so far. What you have understood so far that you have not heard before, that you have not understood before. You have no idea about it.
So
So 10 of you, one by one point, quickly. Unmute one by one. So for all the slides, you will give me one point so that I will take notes of you.
No problem. Take time for 3-4 minutes. You tell your name and tell the point. Minimize the slides so that I can see the slides
that I can see them.
Minimize.
No.
No.
Can't see them.
You can't
If
see
they
them.
turn on their cameras, they can see.
They can see. No, it's not coming out. Oh, here it is.
This one?
Yeah.
This one? Yeah. Yeah.
But they will not be able to view the screen.
So okay, let me see if they are able to.
Can you turn on your video and say otherwise? Your name?
I think in this way I can reach, I think, like this and this, right? So I can also see both will come, right? No? No, not that. PPT is this. Yeah, I think that one only. Background is no, this one. I think that one. Stop. It is there, no? So. More options is there. Usually it will come, I know. Where am I? It's on Himalayas. Yeah. Screen? Our screen? Students, can you unmute your mic video and say one point what have you understood? Simple things. Only one line you can tell. Ma'am, I have learned that sustainable development goals are 17. That's it I want. You understood? Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Like that. You tell your name. You tell your name. And then like that. One answer you can tell, ma'am, I have learned today sustainable development goals are 17 in number. That is one answer that you have like that. Simple.
Tell me 10 people.
Tell me 10 people I'm taking names. I'll give you chocolate. Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah. You tell your name.
Diya.
Anand. Can you see them?
Which
school? B. Ananda.
Diya Anil.
Diya.
Yeah.
Okay. From which school?
I'm from JNV Mahi.
JNV Vani.
Mahi.
Wahi. Okay. Tell me. What have you learned?
So I came to know about that sustainable development have connection with those
5 P's: planet, people, prosperity, peace, and partnership.
Very nice, very good. 5P is it's not a connection. You can tell sustainability has a plan of action agenda. That is agenda. So SDG agenda has 5Ps like that. Okay? Very good, very good.
Okay, ma'am.
Good answer. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes, good. Welcome. Any other people? Good point.
Hi, ma'am. I'm Pavananti. I'm from
Avananti.
Vidyalaya Kottayam. Pavananti.
Pavananti. Okay, you are able to see. Can you write that?
1 minute.
1 minute. Yeah. Okay.
You're
now Vidyalaya, right?
Yeah. Today I learned that working in a local level has impact on global level, and I understood the importance of all the 17 Sustainable Development Goals.
No. First one you said wonderful answer. That's fine. 17 development goals, it's okay. But you said wonderful, you understood more than I said. Working local, thinking global. Super. Think global, act local. Okay? So that you made a very wonderful understanding. Very nice, ma. Think global, act local. So you can also work in your school one program, making a banner name is Think Global, Act Local activity. And you can work out how you can act at school level. Okay? You can bring some points, you can take the lead. Wonderful, I'm so happy of you. Yeah. Next one. God bless. Next one. Anyone?
Hello, ma'am. I'm Anshan.
Okay. Okay. Aisha. Okay. Anisha. Okay. Please tell me.
It is in this class I was able to understand that for sustainability there are 3 pillars.
Wonderful. What are these pillars?
Social, environmental and economic.
Wonderful. Social environment. I have also given another understanding of these three, also called. What is that? You tell me. Social, environmental, economic. Otherwise, also we can understand with 3 P's.
In social, we are actually trying to say about people. In environment, it is about the planet, and in economic, it is about the profit or money.
Wonderful. Yeah, I want to clap for you. Wonderful. Good, Aisha.
Yes. Next.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes.
God bless. Next. Who else? Who are going to say? Hello. I asked for 10 people. But now I close with 5 people, 4 and 5. 2 more. Come on. You are listening very well.
I was a bit worried that I was going so fast.
But I want to complete this session with all the 17 goals also. So that's why I was rushing. But I'm happy that you could catch, and your wonderful effective communication, good listening you have. So I appreciate that. 2 more girls can tell.
2 more girls. That what you have learned.
How many are there participated?
93.
93. You write total here. Just simply for our record. Yeah. Anyone? Out of 93 people? 2 more girls. Can you tell?
I'm waiting for you. No? You don't remember?
So, okay, only three chocolates I have to give.
Right.
Let's go. Move.
Next listen.
Again.
Next again,
I may ask you what you have learned, because I want you to carry something, take away something. That is my intention actually. So these are the 17 development goals we will learn one by one. Okay. Why this first goal? Okay. Before that, as I said, it is a blueprint.
Yeah,
according to the United Nations, there will be Sustainable Development Index also. I will explain this later. We'll go to the yes. This is the first goal. Why United Nations made this as a first goal? No poverty as a first goal. Let us give some thought towards this. Why? Is it that much important to make poverty as a first goal? So now we can indirectly we can understand so much of poor people, poverty is there in the world. Not only in India, not only some areas, but the world is facing. We know only United Nations, we know which are nations are developed, we know digital or so many new discoveries, we know how people are enjoying. Only this part we know. But what about the people on the other side who are facing, who are struggling to life? We never give a thought, right? So today we will just extend our understanding, our heart towards the people who are not having even one day food also, one time food also. So that's why this goal was made as first goal, no poverty, end poverty in all its forms everywhere. So this is a general data that I brought to understand. Actually, it is a bit tough to understand. But left side you will see at global area. Right side you will see at India. In India, what is the statistics? So if you see at the globally, number of people living in extreme poverty has declined by more than half since 1990. But 767 million people still live in extreme poverty. What is that extreme poverty? Anybody can say? We will see in the next slide. However, what is extreme? Otherwise, I will show now and then I come. This is extreme poverty. 830 million people live below the international extreme poverty. That means poverty line. That means $1.90 per day. Can anyone convert to Indian rupees of this and tell me now? What is the amount in Indian rupees? $1.9 per day. Roughly, not exactly. We want roughly how much it is? 150 rupees. Yes. 150, right? Okay. We take 150. What you are saying is right. So imagine a person is living per day with 150 rupees. That's all the person is having, only 150 rupees per day. Listen now, understand now. Let us learn how he can live with 150 rupees. So one meal a day he will have, and the whole other meal he will not have, because he was not having money. That's it. The entire day he can have only one meal of 90 rupees or something, or 70 rupees. He will have one meal and he will eat. The remaining thing he may buy some soap or something he may buy. Otherwise, he will eat that one day and he will go for rat picking or something. Have you ever seen rat pickers on the road? They live by rat picking. That is their income source. So when we'll understand them, so the sustainable development goals not only giving overall the education upliftment of everyone, and also we need to think like this globally and act locally. How we can help every human on this and the neighborhood especially. So we'll go back to the previous slide. That is at the global level, ending poverty in all forms. What do you mean all forms? Also we will learn. So in India, if you see, 1 in every 5 persons in India is poor. Now imagine in your location, your home, or in your city, every 5, 1 in every 5 they are living in poor. Poverty line is 22%. They are not getting 150 rupees in India, and 39 children are stunted because of no food. 39%. This is not a small percentage, we need to understand. They are stunted, and 29% children are underweight.
This
This
is
is
because
because
of
of
poverty.
poverty.
Statistics
Speak
this
this
one.
one.
And
And
only
only
31
31
are
are
internet
internet
subscribers,
subscribers,
including JNV
including JNV
students.
students.
So
So
due to
due to
internet,
internet, we are learning a
lot,
lot,
and
and we are
benefited.
benefited. 11%
11%
of
of households are
households are
headed by
headed by
women.
women.
What do you
What do
mean
you
that?
mean that?
Anyone
Anyone
can
can
tell?
tell?
58%
58%
households
households
use
use
banking
banking
facilities.
facilities.
58%
58% using.
So they are
using
using banking
banking
facilities.
facilities.
And
And
73%,
73%,
42
42
households do
households
not
do
have
not have
literate
literate
adult
adult
above the
above the
age of
age of
25
25
years.
years.
So
So
what
what
is
is
happening
happening
is
is,
after
after
25 years
25 years, they stop learning.
They
They
stop
stop
learning. They
learning.
want to
They
get
want to
into
get
some
into
work
some work
because
because
they want
they
the
want the
food.
food.
That's
That's
how
how
even
even
child
child
labor
labor
is
is
coming.
coming.
Child
Child
labor
labor
also.
also.
They
They
start
start
working
working
because
because
earning.
earning.
They
They
will
will
stop
stop
studying.
studying.
So
So
let's see
let's see
this
this
children
children
underweight.
underweight.
Let's
Let's
see
see
children are
children are
stunted.
stunted.
It is all
It is all
because of
because of
poverty.
poverty.
I would
I
like
would
to
like to
end
end
because the
because the
time of
time of
questions
questions
in
in
10
10
minutes
minutes
up
up
to
to
12:30.
12:30, no?
Ma'am, but we started the meeting for Shashank sir also with the same link.
Okay.
So
Okay.
tomorrow, the next class we will
No
have.
No problem. We will cover in the next class. This point I will end. I just want to make you understand. 11% of households are headed by women. What do you mean?
What do
What do
you
you
mean
mean
that
that
11%
11%
households
households
are
are
headed
headed
by
by
women?
women?
Shall I
Shall I
leave
leave
that?
that?
I'm
I'm
not
not
going
going
to
to
answer
answer
now.
now.
You
You think
think
about
and come back to
and
me. Okay?
come
I will
back to
see
me.
two more
I will
quickly
see two more
development
quickly
goals. Second thing
development
is
goals.
end
Second thing
hunger,
is
achieve food
end
security,
hunger,
and improve
achieve food
nutrition,
security, and
and
improve
promote
nutrition,
sustainable
and promote
agriculture.
sustainable
I
agriculture.
just want
I just want to
to
give you
one thinking
one
skill now.
thinking skill now.
End
End
poverty,
poverty,
zero
zero
hunger
hunger
is
is
not the
not the
same.
same.
Just
Just
think
think
about
about
it.
it.
When I think about it, end
When I
poverty
think
and
about it,
zero
end
hunger
poverty
both
and
are
zero
same,
hunger
no?
both are same,
Actually.
no? Actually.
So
So
think
think
about
about
it.
it.
I'm
I'm
not
not
going
going
to
to
answer
answer
it
it
again.
again.
Why
Why
there
there
are
are
two
two
different
different
goals
goals
and
and
that
that
are
are
place
placed
one
one
and
and
two
two
only.
only.
Imagine
Imagine
the
the
leadership
leadership
at the
at the
global
global
leadership
leadership
made this
made this
sustainable
sustainable
development goals.
development
United
goals.
Nations
United
moved this
Nations moved
sustainable
this
development.
sustainable
Why
development.
they made
Why
this
they
as one
made
and
this
two,
as one and
and
two,
which are really
and which are
interlinked
really
or
interlinked
looking
are
same.
looking
But there
same.
is lot of
But there is
understanding in
lot of
this.
understanding in this.
Think about it after
Think
this
about it
class,
after
till I
this
come
class,
next class.
till
I
I
will be
come next
asking
class. I will
why
be
it
asking
is
why it
divided
is
into two,
divided
end
into two:
poverty and
end
zero
poverty
hunger.
and
Okay,
zero hunger.
I'm not
Okay,
answering.
I'm
So
not
I've
answering.
given
So
two
I have
things
given two
to
things
think upon
to think upon
for the next class. One
for the
is
next class. One
11%
is
women are
11% women
headed
are
by,
headed by
I mean houses are
11%
headed by
houses are
women, number
headed by
one.
women, number one.
Why and how,
Why
and
and
why
how,
these two
and
are
why these
different
two are
goals.
different
So here
goals.
also we will say
So
at the
here also
global
we will
level,
say at the global level,
9
795
people are
million, 9
undernourished
people are
that we have
undernourished
already said, and
that we
South
have
Asia
already said, and South Asia
281. In India, if you
281.
see,
In India, if
3
you
in
see,
10
3
centered
in 10
children are
centered children
Indian.
are Indian.
We can
We
understand
can
3 in
understand
10
3 in
stunted
10
children are
stunted
Indian means
children are
it is
Indian means
huge.
it is
And then
huge.
again it is
And then
coming
again
women.
it is coming
This
women.
also next time we
This
will
also next time
discuss.
we will discuss.
53% women
53%
between
women
15 to
between
49
15 to
years are
49
anemic.
years are
You
anemic.
women,
You
you girl
women, you
children,
girl
we need to
children, we
understand
need to
next class
understand next class
why the women
why
are
the women
anemic,
are anemic,
not the men.
not the
Why?
men. Why?
We need to take
We
care
need
of
to take care
ourselves
of ourselves
from this
from this
understanding.
understanding.
If you are
If you are
educated on this
educated on this
sustainability in this
sustainability in this
sessions,
sessions,
we will
we will
really
really
live
live
healthy.
healthy.
Okay,
Okay,
then over
then over
80% infant
80%
and young
infant
children do
and young
not get
children do not get
minimum dietary
minimum
diversity
dietary
diets.
diversity
That's why
diets.
Government of
That's why
India brought
Government of
Women and
India
Child Welfare
brought
Department. If you can
Women and
go
Child
through,
Welfare
you will
Department. If you can
understand
go
there are a
through,
lot of
you
Sabala
will understand
program,
there are a
and
lot of
they give
Sabala program,
lot
and
of
they
in
give
Anganwadis, they
lot of
give
in Anganwadis they give
nutritious diet for the
nutritious
pregnant women
diet for
and
the
the
pregnant
children
women
under
and the children under
5 years. All that
5
we will
years. All that we
understand.
will
So
understand. So
we will go
we will
50%
go
total
50%
workforce
total
is
workforce
employed
is
in the
employed in the
agriculture
agriculture
sector. So
sector. So
agriculture is
agriculture is
very,
very,
very
very
important.
important.
And if
And if
global food
global food
prices
prices
double,
double,
India could
India could
lose up
lose
to
up to
US
US $49 billion in GDP. So this is an extent state. I may not discuss about this point with you. Okay. So I'll close with this.
And I look forward
only with that two things. Anyone would like to talk now? I'll close my slide now since time up the saying. office. So I'll close this slide. I'll see you all now.
So
So
to see
your
feedback.
feedback.
I'll close
this.
Is it okay?
Is it okay, Nivedita? I'll close the slide.
Stop sharing.
Stop sharing.
Done?
Done? Yeah.
Now you can open
and
ask me
anything.
I'm leaving some
curious questions also I left to you.
So then we will
understand
what is
sustainability the whole world is talking. If you can understand the universities at global universities also.
Now the sustainability has come more into integration of all the subjects. One sir was asking physics. Yes, it is.
Ma'am, can't hear you.
Ma'am,
You can't hear me? Oh, okay.
you are suddenly muted.
Yeah. I'm going. I think this mouse is. I'm going. One second. Now can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Global universities, international universities now are looking forward for understanding on sustainability. So this word sustainability is getting integrated in all the domains, all the disciplines like physics, chemistry, zoology, computer science, AI, machine learning, everything whatnot, and marketing and finance, everywhere this word sustainability is getting integrated. All the 17 development goals are getting integrated. So you students at the age of 9th class, 10th itself, you are learning. You have been removed from this meeting. Who removed? I don't know.
It is going on.
Ma'am, if you reach it, I think these people are.
Tell something to him.
So here it is coming, huh?
My students are here.
Okay, I'll speak from there. I'll keep here. Students, I think, can you see me now?
Yes.
Yeah, you can open your videos now. You can open your videos. You can open your videos. Hello? Students, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Hello? Can you hear me? I think it's charging. Yeah, Pavananti.
Yes, ma'am.
So you understand, so global universities are talking about sustainability. I think you will be blessed more, you will be learning more in the future about what exactly it is. What's happening, ma'am? Let's close. Yeah, somebody. Yes, Samiksha. Hi, Samiksha. Happy seeing you. You understood, right? Something? Yeah, all of you can open your videos. Hi, Pavananti. Yes, you are learning. Next time also, you please keep one notebook well. We will discuss, we will learn more because future is yours. Future is sustainability only. We have to have a sustainable lifestyle in understanding all the subject, how this sustainability is integrated with all the domains. I mean, all disciplines. Any subject, how we can have this and sustainable development goals of the world, right? So international universities are now pondering upon doing lot of research papers on sustainability. Okay, by 2030 where you are going to be, right? So you need to think about, so try to think the curious questions I made. Next time have a notebook and write down. Okay, any question before I close? I think I need to close, it seems, in 1 or 2 minutes, right? Yes, the office is waiting for something. Anything that you would like to share with me, that you feel like feeling good or feeling really something interesting or not understanding, anything you can talk, you can ask. 1 or 2 questions I'll take now from you. Any of you, all of you are not opening your videos. Are you okay? Are you comfortable with my simple English? I'm not using the big terminology. Hello. All of you,
Hello.
you have to learn to speak. Raise your voice, not the sea level. The moment that you start speaking, then we will see a wonderful world tomorrow. Not keeping silent. Okay, you can talk and finish, Nivedita. Close it. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Yeah, you can use and yeah.
Thank you,
Thank you,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, you can speak, Samina. You can tell them. Yes, you can go ahead.
Thank you,
Thank you, girls, and thank you, teacher coordinators who are in the meeting. We will send new links for tomorrow's class, so please be notified in the WhatsApp groups. I hope you all are checking the WhatsApp groups, and also please invite your friends also to join the meetings. We will have other sessions starting from tomorrow, so please invite your friends. Okay. Okay. Okay then. Thank you for joining the meeting. Thank you for joining the meeting.
Thank you.
Understand.